Today we're going to be doing some driveway sealing. Keep watching our video, I'll show you how I do that. Hey, what's up guys? It's Jeff Lepard from doitallsealing.com. Thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to be doing driveway sealing on this driveway. It's previously been done a few years ago, but they called us up and the client wants us to reseal the driveway and repair a crack on the other side of the driveway, which I'll also show you how to do that. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to get our crack broom and we're just going to scrape the driveway wherever some of the dirt and debris is sticking to the driveway. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the crack broom now and start applying that to the driveway to remove the dirt and debris on the driveway. So just getting rid of the dirt on the driveway here with the crack broom. Got some steel bristles on here so that when I blow the driveway clean, this dirt is now going to blow away. So right now, before I can seal or do any crack repairs to the driveway, I really have to make sure that the driveway's free and clean from debris and dirt. There's things that you can't actually see on the driveway that needs to be blown, such as sand particles, rocks. Recently they cut the grass, so there's some grass on the driveway. So what we do is we're going to use this Echo handheld gas-powered blower. We're going to start from the top up by the garage and blow downward towards the roadway to make sure that none of the debris comes back onto the driveway, and that way therefore making the driveway a lot cleaner for us to use. If you actually are looking for one of these, I'll drop a link down below in the description and you can check out one of these on Amazon. Feel free to do that as well. There's other blowers you can use as well, but since this is a small driveway, we're just going to go ahead and use the hand blower. It's a lot easy, it's convenient, it's easy to run, only for small jobs. So anyhow, I'm just going to start this up and I'm going to get started with cleaning the driveway. Okay, so now that the driveway is now clean, we're going to apply our crack filler just along this small crack here along the driveway. The client just wants that filled. So we've just got our crack filler here. I've got just a spatula or some sort of anything used to just glide it if there's a little too much of the crack filler material. And we're going to apply that into the crack. So what I'm going to do is just going to run a little bit along the crack, like so. And then I'm gonna take this trowel and I'm just gonna smooth it out and push it into the crack. Okay, so while the crack filler is drying, we're going to go ahead and apply duct tape to the stonework or interlock. We like to use Nashua duct tape, and yeah, this is our tape that we're using. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that to protect against the sealer, any kind of overspray that the sealer may hit the brick. So we're just going to go ahead and start taping along the lines here. Okay, next we're going to use the duct tape along the lip of the garage, the concrete edge. We're going to tape that just for a nice, crisp, clean line where the sealer's not going to do any overspray on the concrete. Just makes it look a lot better, and it's respecting your client's property. Okay, so now that the driveway's taped up with our duct tape, we're going to get prepared to start the sealing process. Before we do that, we've got to make sure that our tip on our wand is ready to go. I'm actually going to be changing the tip with a brand new tip. The tip that I like to use is a ceramic tip. There's very many different tips that you can use. There's stainless steel, brass, all kinds of different tips. For this one, I'm using a ceramic. It gets, I find it gets a lot even pattern. It's not as much lines. They call them zebra stripes. I don't get that with this, and you'll see the finish on the driveway, of course. So first thing I do, I'm just gonna untwist this. I'm gonna take the brass fitting and the old tip off. Right, and then I'm just going to push that through, dispose of the old tip. I'm just going to put the brass fitting in a little container I have here, pull the filter out. It's actually pretty clean, which is a good sign, meaning that there's not the tank's not coughing up a lot of stuff, and your pump filter is actually filtering a lot of the steel particles and fittings. But anyway, I'm still going to rinse the filter. Okay, clean filter. Gonna put the filter back. Just gonna give this a little bit of a wipe first. Okay, we're gonna take our new tip, just apply that through. We're gonna put it on the end of the wand here, around the threadings. And we're just going to line up our spraying nozzle so that it is the exact position that we want the spray nozzle to be in, and that's obviously straight. So just line that up with the gun, and you adjust it as accordingly as you need to. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're ready to start the sealing application process. I'm just going to go ahead and start up my Honda motor to start the pump. Of the driveway, I'm just going to cut the edges of the grass up to where I started the duct tape, and then I'm going to start cutting in to where the duct tape is. Okay, so right now I'm ready to start the cuts along the stonework here, and how I'm going to do this is not one continuous application. I'm going to do short bursts just to make sure that you have full control of the wand, to make sure you don't get any overspray on the brickwork. Okay, so now that I've finished cutting along the stonework here, next what I want to do is remove the tape, because when I'm working the area, I don't want to have to walk back up on, and I want to do as little walking as possible on the driveway or around their stonework with my asphalt shoes, sealer on my shoes. So you remove the tape now, we have a safety border of at least a foot, so I know that I'm not going to spray the stonework. So I'm just going to go ahead and start removing that tape now. So now that the border cuts with the sealer are all done, I'm ready to start the application process of the entire driveway. Before I do that, I do want to get the sealer border in a little bit more, probably 3 or 4 passes, so that it's maybe out around here. And then I'm going to start applying it as just like a dot matrix printer, back and forth, overlapping 50% of the last stroke of the sealer wand. That way you have a uniform coat. There's no lines, as they call zebra stripes. There's nothing missing. You definitely have an even coat on the driveway. So as you see my spraying technique, you will see my overlapped coat. So Also, I should mention the sealer that we're using is an oil-based product from Asphalt called Black Mac. Therefore, always safety first. You don't want to breathing this stuff in. Who knows what kind of problems it's going to cause later in life. So therefore, I always recommend wearing a mask. So I'm going to go ahead and put the mask on, and you're going to see me put the sealer application on the driveway. Okay guys, that's it. The job's complete. The driveway's now sealed. So we've just put the tape across the driveway using some bamboo sticks, just to be sure to let people know that work's been done on the driveway, therefore not to park on it or walk on it. You can resume walking on it after only a few hours. It dries to the touch fairly fast. And to park on it, they recommend at least 8 to 10 hours, but really recommend 24 hours, if at all possible, not to utilize the driveway. So, looks great, and just want to thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, turn notifications on for upcoming videos, share our video, like our video, and we'll see you next time from DoItAllSealing.com. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.